democratic rights. We discuss in this lesson about the life without rights. This chapter begins by discussing some real life cases to live without rights and what problem one have to face in case of life without rights. Let us now begin with 3 examples of what it means to live in the absence of rights. Prison in Guantanamo Bay. About 600 people were secretly picked up by the US forces from all over the world and put in a prison in Guantanamo Bay. In most of the cases, the government of their countries were not asked or even informed about their imprisonment. Like other prisoners, Ilbana's family got to know that he was in that prison only through the media. Families of prisoners, media, or even UN representatives were not allowed to meet them. There was no trial before any magistrate in the US, nor could these prisoners approach counts in their own country. Amnesty International, an international human rights organization, collected information on the condition of the prisoners in Guantanamo Bay and reported that the prisoners were being tortured in ways that violated the US laws. Were not released even after they were officially declared not guilty. Citizens' rights in Saudi Arabia. The country is ruled by a hereditary king and the people have no role in electing or changing their rulers. The king selects the legislature as well as the executive. He appoints the judges and can change any of their decisions. Citizens cannot form political parties or any political organizations. Media cannot report anything that the monarch does not like. There is no freedom of religion. Every citizen is required to be Muslim. Non-Muslim residents can follow their religion in private but not in public. Women are subjected to many public restrictions. There are many countries in the world as Saudi Arabia. So let's move to listen one of the real and horrible story of a country, Kosovo. Ethnic massacre in Kosovo. Kosovo was a province of Yugoslavia before its split. In this province, the population was overwhelmingly ethnic Albanian, but in the entire country, Serbs were in majority. Narrow-minded Serb nationalist Milosevic had won the election. His government was very hostile to the Kosovo Albanians. He wanted the Serbs to dominate the country. Many Serb leaders thought that ethnic minorities like Albanians should either leave the country or accept the dominance of the Serbs. This is what happened to an Albanian family in a town in Kosovo in April 1999. 74-year-old Batisha Hoxha was sitting in her kitchen with her 77-year-old husband Izzet, staying warm by the stove. They had heard explosions but did not realize that Serbian troops had already entered the town. The next thing she knew, 5 or 6 soldiers had burst through the front door. They shot Izzet 3 times in the chest, recalls Batisha. This news report was typical of what happened to thousands of Albanians in that period. That is all in this topic. In the next topic, we will learn about rights in a democracy, civil rights, and political rights of the citizens. Till then, keep learning.